our next dish, I'm going to make a breakfast casserole. There's a lot of variations that you can do on this, so by all means get creative. Do the ingredients that your family loves. There's only 2 of us in my family, so I'm not making a big batch of this. I'm only going to be using 6 eggs. So I'm going to go ahead and add a good amount of salt and pepper. And I'm going to whisk these eggs up. With my eggs, I'm going to add in a cup of milk. I've got my little baking dish. Make sure you spray it well with non-stick cooking spray. So here you would just, if you were going to make this low carb, you would totally omit the next ingredient that I'm about to put in. I'm making this for my husband's upcoming work week. That way he has breakfast to take with him every morning. I'm just using these shredded hash browns. These are in the refrigerated section, so they're not frozen. I'm going to put some of these into the bottom of my baking dish. Of course, that would just depend on how much you're making. And if you want to make this completely low carb, you would just leave this part out. Okay, and now I have some chopped ham to add. You want to put sausage in it. You could just cook you up some sausage and add that to it. I'm going to add some green onion to ours. If you don't have green onion on hand, just use regular onion. That's totally fine. But we love green onion. If you didn't want to use potatoes, I have seen where some people use like leftover bread, like crusty bread. You can use croutons. I have some of these bacon bits, and I don't really have any other recipes that I'm going to be using them for. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some of them in here too. And I'm going to add some shredded cheese. Give it a little sprinkle, and then of course we'll put some on top. You can put green pepper in this or mushrooms, whichever you want. You're just going to come in here with your egg mixture. So now I'm going to pop this into the oven on 400 for about 20 to 25 minutes. And then I'm going to take it out and I'm going to top it with even more cheese and then put it back in and let it finish cooking. This little baking dish will probably take about 35 to 40 minutes altogether. And there's the breakfast casserole out of the oven. Look how delicious. I was thinking as I was making this, you can also make this in individual portions if you wanted to put this in your muffin pan. That's all for today's video, friends. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you got inspired to cook some different types of meals for your family.